Welcome to Tampa Talk Sports Talk. I'm your host, James Keogh, and it is Friday. Friday. We have 8 more weeks of the NFL season, regular season, and then we make the playoffs, and then playoff push, and then we'll be all lonely because football is gone. We're less than 24 hours away from football, and we're less than 24 hours away from being, I guess, miserable. From Saturday, guys, it's college football, you got NFL football, and then you got Monday Night Football. 3 days back to back to back. You can't fucking complain. Now, week 9. This week is going to be a lot of good fucking games. A lot of even matchups on the board, on the spread. You guys can't complain. Can't complain what the NFL has done, aligning week 8 being one of the best weeks, I think, in NFL football this season. But first, we got to talk fantasy, baby. I mean, this is the playoff push time. You know, last couple weeks, if you're in the 5-4 spot, you're trying to sit. Even maybe if you're 4-5, you got to try to push into the number 4 spot, you know? I got some fucking sleepers for you boys today, except for, one might not be a sleeper, but he's still available in kind of quite a few leagues. So, Corey Davis. Corey Davis is an absolute beast. He is injury prone, and yes, he's only played 5 games this season. But in the 5 games he has played, he has over 10 points. 10 fantasy points a game. You know what's key in fantasy? Consistency is key. And god damn it, Corey Davis is so goddamn consistent, it's not even funny. He's available in 36.6% of ESPN leagues, so maybe not that few. You always have that one big brain guy who fucking makes about 27 transactions every week, over 100 transactions during the season. His draft team looks nothing like the team he has today, but you always have him, so he may be picked up. But if you're looking for a wide receiver, might be out in the bye, he is some guy you need to fucking pick up. All right? He's targeted in 67% of the time he's on the field, which is quite a lot if you ask me. Tannehill loves the chemistry with him, and I love Corey Davis for week 9. Now, let's just say Corey Davis is not available. All right? Let's just say Corey Davis is not available. What do you go to, Jimmy? I'll tell you. You go to Curtis Samuel. Now, Curtis Samuel is an absolute beast, all right? Everybody on this fucking list is an absolute beast. You can't fucking complain. Can't complain what I'm giving you guys. Samuel scored 2 touchdowns last Thursday against the Falcons in Week 8, which is kind of different from. He's available in 37.1% of fantasy leagues. He's targeted. This is crazy. 92% of the time on the field, he is targeted. What the fuck? That is nuts. Now, this week, they play Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs is known to beat the brakes off of fucking teams and then just die out. They fucking die out. The secondary gives up and they'll maybe come back. I think this game against Kansas City Chiefs will be a close one. I think he will shine maybe in the second half. Maybe not in the first half, but definitely in the second half. Teddy Bridgewater and the chemistry with him is nuts. I love it. I love Curtis Samuels. Jacoby Myers for the Patriots. Now you're like, Jimmy, who the fuck is Jacoby Myers? And honestly, I don't even know. All right? I don't even know. He's an undrafted. He was undrafted. The Patriots picked him up, so if Bill Belichick wants him, you know he's good. I'm telling you right now, I watched some film on him. He's going to be the next number 1 wide receiver in New England, unless they draft someone. But Julian Edelman's getting old. The guy is dead after Tom Brady, not doing as good as he wants. He had a team high of 10 targets last week, 12 points on fantasy last week. Can't complain. He hasn't been starting in some games, but they put him in 2 weeks ago, and he's gotten 10 points in each game. So I see consistency. Now, they play the Jets. Is that a fucking question? Pick him up. Pick him up. He is rostered, all right? He is rostered in 0.5 fantasy leagues. 0.5! That means he's available in 99.5% of fantasy leagues. He will go off this week against the Jets. Pick up my boy, wide receiver, Jacoby Myers. Now, this is for the running back side because I know a lot of running backs is out, as in injured or maybe even on bye. J.K. Dobbins. Now, J.K. Dobbins is a fucking beast. I picked him up on my team. He got 12 points last week. He was a beast in Ohio. He's going to be a beast in Baltimore. With Ingram may being out from week 9, and if he is healthy, He'll definitely be fucking limited. There is no question about that. He is the future running back in the Baltimore for the Baltimore Ravens. That's why they drafted him. All right? He had 132 yards last week against the fucking Steelers, the best defense in the league. Best defense in the league, don't fucking at me. I love him against the Colts, even though, yes, the Colts have the best run defense in the NFL. But J.K. Dobbins just has that special key factor that not a lot of running backs have. All right? So, if you're out and lonely and you need some fucking points, you need that playoff push. Again, you're 4-5, 5-4. You need that fucking last spot. You need that number 4 spot to be in the playoffs. I'm telling you, these guys will carry you there. These guys will carry you there. On Tuesday's show, I guarantee we'll pop a bottle of fucking champagne. That's how happy, that's how guaranteed I am. I'm certain they will fucking go off this week. Speaking about go off this week, last night's game, fucking big brain Aaron Rodgers slung his cock around and smacked every fucking 49ers defensive ends, defensive secondaries, every single one of them in the mouth. All right, in the mouth. 2 words. Suck it, Aaron Rodgers said. No, he didn't say it, but he said it before. And he showed up, bro. 305 yards of 4 fucking passing touchdowns. That's MVP numbers. He just hopped back on the MVP race. He's amazing. I love Aaron Rodgers. My dumbass sat him because I have Ben Roethlisberger. So I thought, he's going to do good against fucking Ben DiNucci and the Cowboys. But, hopefully I'm right. But he went absolutely off. Devontae Adams went off too, like he does every week. 10 receptions, 173 yards and 1 touchdown. You can't complain with that. I mean, Adams and Rodgers' chemistry is just through the fucking roof like it should. And it's been showing up. Packers got snuffed last week against the Vikings. But they came back and they whooped up an injured 49ers team. Now, Mullins, all right, he did good. I mean, he did decent. He did all right, man. He got 291 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. I mean, you can't complain. Half the team's fucking injured. I mean, but it just showed how dominant the Packers were because Aaron Rodgers is just a beast. But yeah, also wide receiver James also got 184 yards and 1 touchdown competing against Devontae Adams. But like I said, it's nothing cool for the 49ers squad. GG's. I hope y'all rest up. I hope y'all come back next week. They're still in it. Everyone's still in it. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers was absolutely dominant last night. The defense was he was throwing holes to the defense, and nothing surprised here. I fucking told you last week last Tuesday actually, to hammer the Green Bay Packers. To hammer! The spread was -3.5. They fucking doubted Rodgers. But I didn't, and look what happens. I get y'all money. Survivor Series time. Now, if you were attended the funeral last week, all my boys died except for me and my boy Justin Trent. Unfortunately, my guys didn't make a good enough picks. Appreciate all y'all for being in the Survivor Series, but you know what? Doesn't matter because we're fighting for the championship right now. Now, if we both lose, it goes on to another week, and we could add people back on, but I think me and Justin should duke it out since we won, and we're pretty smart in football. Survivor Series, you know how it works. With the spread, you gotta win with the spread, and you gotta pick the right side with the spread. So, like I said last week, if the Bucks were -12.5 against the New York Giants, that means they had to win by 13 points. Same as this week. Now you say, Jimmy, you picked the Colts last week. Why the fuck are you picking the Colts this week? Well, I'll tell you fucking why. All right? Colts have the number 1 rushing defense. Yes, J.K. Dobbins is a beast. I think he will go off. I think he'll be targeted in the end zone. That's why I said to pick him up on fantasy. But overall, the Colts are looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty good. All right? The spread is 2.5. All right, 2.5, actually 1.5 points. And the Colts are the underdogs. Baltimore's 1.5, so I think the Colts might win this game, or at least keep it within 2 points. Or, yeah, 2 fucking points. I don't think it's going to, I don't think the Ravens are going to break the brakes off of them. Phillip Rivers is looking hot. All the T.Y. Hilton's looking hot. Everybody on that team is looking good. Defense is looking phenomenal. I got the Colts over. Well, I guess I got the Colts 2.5, plus 2.5. So that means, for the people that don't know, that means they have to at least keep it within 3 points of the game. Or 2 points. But my buddy Justin, again, busy fucking man. Busy man, Justin Trent is. You know, hardworking son of a bitch. Couldn't make it to the show again this week, unfortunately. But that's okay, because I had a phone conversation with him before I filmed the show, and I'll tell you what he said. He's picking the Cardinals -4 over the Miami Dolphins. Seems pretty fucking simple to me. I would have picked them too, but I chose to keep it a little interesting. If we both picked the same teams, it wouldn't be that fun. But like I said, he said what pushed him to make this pick is Kyler Murray last week was watching DeAndre Hopkins get one-on-one action. He looked down the field, saw D-Hop, smiled, and slung the fucking rock and got the touchdown. He's a fucking beast. Kyler Murray's a beast. I'm speaking from Justin Trent. Kyler Murray's a beast. He's unstoppable. And yes, Tua time is active and live. Not impressive for me. But like I said, this Cardinals team is really good. Best team since they've been to the Super Bowl. Don't at me. That's just how it is. So, yes, that's our survivor pool. Hopefully, we'll both be here next week, or hopefully we'll have a winner. And if we have a winner, I don't know what we'll do. Probably get him something. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, guys. I'm excited. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 25th annual NFL's 8 More Weeks to Go award show. I'm your host, James Pio, and today we have a lot of awards to hand out to very special people. It's been a rough 8 weeks, let's be honest, here with all the COVID shit and all the players getting injured, and this year has just been crazy, so we wanted to show some love to the people who just shined out above all the rest, who just basically said, you know what, Jimmy, I knew you were having this award show, so I'm fucking taking the awards, and I'm fucking running home with it. We got a lot of awards to get out, so let's get into it. Biggest letdown of the year award goes to, you'll find out after this. Let me give you a hint. He wears wacky clothes. He posts his workout on Instagram. He was a free agent for 86 days. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing for the award-winning Biggest Letdown of the Year award goes to Mr. Cam Newton for the Patriots. For the New England Patriots. Congratulations, Cam Newton. Come on stage. Come on stage. Yeah, get the fuck out. No one wants you. I'll tell you why. Because Patriots fans were let down this year. Yeah. See you later, Brady. We got fucking Cam Newton. A healthier, younger self of you. Maybe a little bit better. That's what they thought until they saw him play. Honestly, what a terrible, terrible player this year. I mean, he's not a terrible guy overall. But I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy at the side of a barn. He's not looking too good in this New England offense. He hasn't clicked at all. He hasn't clicked since week 2. It's fucking week 9, guys. Get it together. But yeah, he won the percentage. He won by 97% of the votes. It was nuts. He took this award home and ran with it. Thank you, Cam Newton, for being the biggest letdown of the year award to the Patriots fans. I think this is the biggest letdown since the Patriots lost the Super Bowl to the Eagles in Super Bowl 52. But let me tell you some runner-ups who almost made it. The whole Cowboys fucking offense and the whole Cowboys team. Carson Wentz for the Philadelphia Eagles and Michael McCarthy, the head of the Dallas Cowboys. But Cam Newton fucking stole the show. Congratulations, Cam Newton. Congratulations. Biggest letdown of the year award. Next award goes, it's kind of personal to me because one of these guys were on my team. I drafted him. That was top pick. Who fucked up my fantasy the most? This guy is a beast. He has quads like a goddamn log, honestly. He could probably bench this whole table with his quads. Well, maybe not now with his ACL injury. Ladies and gentlemen, Saquon Barkley, congratulations. Come up on stage. Oh, sorry, you can't. Sorry. No, for real, can't make fun of his injury because he's a great player. Love him, but he just gets injured a lot, unfortunately. Now, he fucked up the fantasy team. He fucked up the most fantasy teams this year because whoever drafted him number 2, because Christian McCaffrey obviously went first, was sadly let him down and had to find a replacement running back. Again, like I said, you can't make fun of him. You know, he's a great player, great sport. You know, went to Penn State. We are, baby. But, yeah, sadly, Saquon Barkley stole the crown for this one because Christian McCaffrey will be coming back soon. Speaking about Christian McCaffrey, let's run up these run-ups. Christian McCaffrey is the number 1 run-up for who fucked up my fantasy team the most. We have Michael Thomas. I mean, this guy hasn't played since fucking week 2, and he's choosing not to, it seems like. Next up, we have Marlon Mack, a little sleeper on the table. Got the less votes, only got 0.1% of the votes, but it doesn't fucking matter. He's still on here. Congratulations, Saquon Barkley, for the biggest letdown for my fantasy team. Who fucked up my fantasy team? It doesn't matter. He stole them both. Congratulations. Wow. This is my favorite award. This is my favorite award. By far, by far, by far. You can't ask for a better award than this. Wow, why have we not cut him / fired him yet? Now, this award is special to me. I make fun of this team so much. I fucking love their fans, their die-hearted fans. They have a quarterback, but they just ruining his potential and his future in the NFL. This guy has been a part of a key factor in my happiness in the NFL. For the memes and just everything, guys. He's very personal and near and dear to me because I've always hated him. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, why have we not cut him / fired him award goes to the one and only Adam fucking Gase. You guys can't. He stole the fucking award show. Thank you, Adam Gase. Come up on stage. Take your fucking award. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Adam Gase is a goddamn stooge. Don't know how he's still hired. Don't know how he's still active in the NFL. Fucking sucked in Miami, and now he sucked at the Jets. The only reason why he got the job is because of Peyton Manning, and fucking you can't take Peyton Manning's word now because of Adam Gase. He fucking slandered Peyton Manning's trust with a lot of NFL owners because of this fucking guy right here. 0-8, and probably going to be 0-9 when they face the sad New England Patriots. But honestly, what can you say? There's no other defeated team in the NFL besides the New York Jets right now, so you have to give it to the coach. And just a little reminder, Billy O. Stooge got fired at 0-4. He is 0-8, so he is 2 times what Billy O. Stooge is, and he still has a job. Just keep that in your brain. Now this runner-up list was very long, so let me get right into it. AJ Green has been injured since probably 2013, honestly. Why is he still on the Cincinnati Bengals? Then we have Jason Peters. This guy gets injured, and these false starts for the Philadelphia Eagles too goddamn much. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, he drops a ball. I've not seen him make a catch since week probably 18 of the last, week 16 of last year. Then we have Danny Dimes. This was surprising, the votes. It seems like Giant fans are out on Danny Dimes. I don't know why, honestly. And then we have Mike McCarthy for the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones needs to put his fucking foot down, according to the Dallas fans. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, wow, why have we not cut him / fired him yet? Adam Gase, award-winning Adam Gase. Thank you. Next one, the worst moment in NFL history. No, the worst moment in the NFL this year. There's a lot of moments. There's a lot of moments that are just like, why, man? Why the fuck you do that? That has to be the worst moment. Well, this one was a runaway. Also, just like all the other votes, ladies and gentlemen, Todd Gurley fucking up, getting down. Now, the reason why this, I think, won over the rest of them is because audio came out of Matt Ryan telling Todd Gurley, get down. Get down. But what does Todd Gurley do? Fucking run straight into the end zone. Thank you for the fantasy points, Todd Gurley. But I don't give a shit because Falcons fans don't give a shit because of the fact that they lost this game because of you, Todd. So, yes, by far, the first 8 weeks, the worst NFL moment this year has to go to Todd Gurley. Had the game in his hands, but he singly fucked it up. Runner-ups for this is Danny Dimes fucking tripping over himself against the Eagles. That probably would have put the Eagles away, but what can you say? Danny Dimes can't fucking keep up with his feet. Jarrett Stidham timeout. Now this one is very few know, but it was up on the leaderboards too. Jarrett Stidham, right before halftime against the Chiefs, called a timeout after he got the sack, but he had no timeouts left and the clock ran out. And he kept on calling a timeout like he thought he had one, but he did not. That's just poor QB management, poor time management, Danny Dimes. Because they would have scored, by the way. They would have scored. But again, Danny Dimes, not Danny Dimes, Jarrett Stidham is a fucking stooge. No field goal. Doug Peterson called a no field goal to tie the game, basically. He didn't have faith in his kicker. I don't care what the fuck he said against the Cincinnati Bengals in week 4. Eagles played Cincinnati. It went down to overtime. They had a chance to kick like a 65-yard field goal. Could have made it, could have not, but it didn't matter because it would have ended in a tie because Doug Peterson wanted it to. He didn't even fucking try it. We could have won the game, but he didn't try it. So thank you, Doug Peterson. That has to be the worst moment in NFL history. Todd Gurley. Thank you very much. Next one. Hey. Thanks for giving us false hope, man. Thanks for giving us false hope. This award is basically any fan that looked into the season and said, you know what, we're gonna fucking kill it. We're gonna fucking kill it this year. We're going to Super Bowl all the fucking way. And I can't, or, hey, he's gonna be a beast this year. He's gonna go off MVP, future MVP. Now let me tell you something. There's a lot of fucking runner-ups for this. A lot of fucking runner-ups, but there's only one player. Only one player, and I'll tell you who that player is. Carson Wentz for the Philadelphia Eagles. Absolutely let down. Absolutely false hope game. Carson Wentz thought he was going to be slinging it this year. Oh, he's injury prone. Oh, well, guess what? He hasn't got injured, but he still fucking sucks dick sometimes. Yeah, Carson Wentz definitely gave the Eagles fans false hope as being a franchise quarterback, and definitely gave the Eagles false hope for maybe having a winning season this year. So thank you, Carson Wentz for that, and thank you for accepting the award. Hey, thanks for giving us false hope. Here's some runner-ups, by the way. The whole Patriots team, the whole Cowboys team, the whole Texans team, the whole Panthers team, and unfortunately with the injuries, the whole 49ers team. That snuck in there last minute. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending the 25th annual NFL's 8 More Weeks to Go award show. I am your host, James Keogh. Again, we'll see you next year in the first 8 weeks. And we may see you for the second 8 weeks towards the end of the season. Thank you guys. Again, thank you to all the people who won awards tonight. Y'all won the votes. It was y'all's fault, not mine. I don't make the picks. Y'all do. The people voted, and that's who they picked. Thank you very much. All right. Picks of the week, guys. This is the 3 games that are gonna be a fucking banger. You guys can't dispute it. Can't dispute it. Titans versus Bears. Big Dick Nick versus Ryan Tannehill. Honestly, what can I say? Bears kind of look shit against the Saints. Let them come back to OT, but lost in OT. They're gonna be venturing for a win. But the Titans also got snuffed by the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, what can you say about that? That shouldn't have happened. I lost a lot of money for bettors, including myself. But other than that, who am I going to pick this game? I got the fucking Tennessee Titans. No fucking doubt. They're going to absolutely slaughter the Bears. Derrick Henry's going to fucking run over all the Bears defense. They're about 28th in the league for rushing defense. They're going to allow about maybe 300 yards for Derrick Henry. But other than that, Titans got this in the bag. Dub for Titans. Bear Dan is not Dan no more. Next game, we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Buffalo Bills. Again, very good game, very competitive game. Now, Jimmy, who is this? Who are you gonna pick? Well, I'm gonna tell you. I picked the fucking Buffalo Bills. Now, why? You may ask. Well, I'll tell you why, little Timmy. Right now, Russell Wilson probably will be the MVP. But Josh Allen was in the MVP race, and they're struggling right now. They don't look as good as they did in the first couple weeks. They snuck the win over the over the Patriots. Doesn't fucking matter. What matters is that Josh Allen is going to be hungry and is going to be dotting up this whole Seattle fucking defense. Seattle lets the second most points allowed per game in the league this year so far. And with Stephon Diggs, John Brown, Devin Singletary, too many weapons. Seattle, yes, they have Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. Does that fucking matter? Absolutely not, because Buffalo's defense is pretty good. Now, I see offense versus offense, powerhouse, and then a powerhouse defense versus a shitty defense. You got to pick with the powerhouse defense. Buffalo got the dub for me by at least 7, no doubt, no doubt. Now, this is the game of the week, Sunday Night Football, baby. You got the hometown Tampa Bay Bucks against Drew Brees and the Saints. Who do I have? Who do I have? It's pretty fucking obvious. Tampa Bay's on a fucking roll. Antonio Brown is back. I mean, what can you fucking say? Is Michael Thomas starting? I don't even fucking know. I honestly traded his ass as soon as he was injured because I knew he was going to fucking have a rough time coming back. Plus, he got into a fight and then all this bullshit, man. Drew Brees, they snuck out a win against the shitty Chicago Bears. They're not shitty, but, you know, they snuck out a win. Tom Brady's just going to put the pedal to the metal. Mad that he lost in week 1 against them. They're going to fucking come back and dominate. They're going to get at least 10 points over and win by 10. No questions asked with Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, fucking Gronkowski, LaShawn McCoy, Leonard Fournette. Their offense is just too stoppable. They're competing against the Chiefs offense now. They're literally competing against the Chiefs offense now, unless they might be a little bit better than the Chiefs offense. I don't know. You may ask me. Patrick Mahomes is like 76% of the Chiefs offense. But, like I said, I got Tampa Bay, plus Tampa Bay's defense is phenomenal right now against this Saints offense that's kind of struggling. Pretty simple pick if you ask me. I will go 3-0 just like I went 3-0 last week. We will update the records for the guest and mine. Again, unfortunately, we haven't had guests on the show. Just everybody's been busy. And we've done other shit, which I'm enjoying. Guys, I thank you so much for tuning in. Honestly, you guys mean the world to me for the people who watch the show. Viewer time is up. Views are up. Everything's going up. Subscribers, man, I love all of y'all. To my UPS homies, thank y'all for supporting me. To my homies that have been supporting me, thank you so much. Again, guys, you can comment on the videos. You don't gotta fucking message me telling me the show's good. I appreciate it. I do. But maybe leave some comments so other people can see it, so they just don't think it's me talking to myself for about 45 minutes every episode. But other than that, guys, I love y'all to death. It's week 9. We're gonna win. Hopefully me and Justin Trent go and we can extend this thing for longer than just 1 week. Fucking murder spree happened last week. It won't happen again, I promise. Let's go. Week 8, bye week for the Eagles. At least I'm off. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, yeah. Go Tampa Bay. This is Tampa Talk, Sports Talk. I'm your host, James Keogh, and that's Talk, baby. Tampa Talk, Sports Talk. Tampa Talk, Sports Talk.